Hi guys, more and more clients with Lead Simplify are now going cross borders, so they're targeting international clients from where they're based. Because of this, we have now added a very small upgrade to Lead Simplify, which is going to enable you to much more accurately target international clients. So if you're selling in the UK, USA, Germany, France, Spain, so on and so forth. I'll pop into my screen now and I'll show you exactly how this new feature works. Okay, cheers. Okay guys, we're inside the Lead Simplify system. This upgrade has been pushed a little bit earlier. This was going to come as part of another upgrade, but we've had to push it because of demand clients that need the actual tab. So I'll just show you very, very quickly what it is and how it works. So it's a national feature. It means you can now start selling leads on a national basis. So no, we're not going to add a lead. Let's go and add a new form. So let's say you're creating a form and you want to keep it as minimalist as possible, but as accurate as possible. Previously, if you just put the zip code in, it may have taken you to the wrong location because the zip codes in the United States, the zip codes in, I believe, Canada, I'm not sure. I know there's definitely zip codes over here in Spain where I am, and Australia. So if you had the same zip code, potentially it would go to the one in your country as opposed to going to the one in the country that you required it or where the customer was searching from. So what we've now added, so previously what you used to do is obviously you'd call this whatever you wanted to call it, your form, I'll just call it a tree. And this is not relevant really for what we're doing, but back, next, submit. I just completely am out of pure habit. Right, so say you was doing a header and you were giving somebody a quote, and then let's say you were sticking in paragraphs. Right, so for example, you come in here, minimum requirement is a name, okay, and a zip code. So we don't even need a phone number and we don't even need an email address. You want that obviously. Right, so what we've now added is this little drop down here, country. Okay, so what this enables now is, right, we don't want Afghanistan. Let's just do Australia to start with, yeah? Okay, so I save it, I come down to tree, right, and the form's going to look like that. So we'll open it in an iframe here, and as you can see, that's the form. This is the form that the customer is going to be completing. So if I go to here and type in Western Australia zip, I'm not really bothered which one it is, I just want one, so there we go. So let's copy that. Right, now we come back over here. Right, now I'm assuming that zip exists in other parts of the world. So what you can now do is you can now pop this in here. You have a drop down here that selects all the countries that Lead Simplify works in, where you can use it accurately. Let's pick up on, not the United States, we want Australia, don't we? Australia, paste in the zip code and click submit. Now we go back into the system and the lead will have come in. Right there, I'm on lead buyers there, am I? Yeah. Right, so the lead will have come in. Sorry, I was covering my mouth, I don't know if you heard me. Car Auto Finance there, and as you can see, if we click on that now, the map, and we zoom out, we're near Perth in Western Australia, where that zip code was. So now if you're selling leads on an international basis, they need to pop in their zip or postcode, or in fact, we'll just do another one while we're on here. Let's just, what have I just done? Let's go back to Form Builder. I should have kept that open, sorry. Open in frame. So for example, let's say I'm Mike and I'm based in USA. So we go down here and put United States. You know what zip code I'm going to use because it's the only one I know, because it's Beverly Hills 90210. Click submit. And then when we go back into the system now and we look at leads, that one should have been submitted. I'm going to test this again now where I'm based in Spain. So as you can see, if we click on there, I'm assuming that's somewhere in California. Beverly Hills, California, there you go. So, and let's do one last test just to be on the safe side. So if we say Mike, and then we hit the drop down and we're going to find Spain, and we put 03730 is the post zip code for Javier, where I'm based. Click submit. Click on that and we zoom out and we should be on the tip of the east coast of Spain. There you go, that's Zabiel. That's pretty close to where I live. Where do I live? There's where I live. You can see my little picture of my house. So right near the ocean. But as you can see, it now picks up on an international basis. Now, this is not relevant for clients who are not selling internationally, or it kind of is, because it's better to have the little country thing. It makes sure it's much more accurate. You're not going to get leads going in there that are not being sold because they're being put into the wrong place. So this is a small structural change to the system, but you now have the ability to select the country, meaning you can use country zip code and it'll be pretty accurate if they don't need an address. Obviously, if you're sending out a plumber, roofer, electrician, you want the full address in there. But if you're doing things like, I don't know what industry where you wouldn't need a full address, but if you're using it on an industry where you don't need a full address, this is absolutely brilliant. And if you're selling it cross country, which I know quite a few clients are now, then this will help you get that a lot more accurately without having a bigger form. So you can keep this form as small as possible. And so if you were setting up for like a student loans or something like that, you was talking to a student, I know we've got people that do certain coaching, stuff like that, you'd only really need to know the zip code, you wouldn't need the full address because you're going to contact them and speak to them, stuff like that. Anyway guys, I hope that helps. We have got some amazing upgrades coming to this. Next 7 days or so. I'm on with Martin every single day. It was until 2 o'clock this morning. We are working on this like crazy, and I can't wait to get it out because once the Zapier thing's done, there's this telephone thing that's going to completely change the way this system works. It's absolutely brilliant. Okay guys, thanks for listening.